Am I pulling this off? I think I am. So this song, a very simple message, very simple writing. I'd say very simple. It's about clearing your head and seeing where you want to go in the future. Where do you want to see yourself in 5 years? And how do you plan to get there? I was going through a conversation with my mom, saying, where do you see yourself in a couple years? What do you see? What do you want to do? And I have this tendency to block it out and go, I don't know where I'm going to be. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what I'm going to do. But in my head, I'm thinking, I want to perform. I want to do music. I want to still do outfits. I want to do all this stuff. And now that I've gone through a break, I've gone through this period of time where I've reset my mind and I'm away from all the people that hurt me, away from all the people that treated me bad and contributed to my negativity in my head. I have a lot more drive and a lot more, motivation to keep going. I'm inspired constantly, but I'm motivated to continue. I'm motivated to get out of my negativity, out of my bad mindset, and just go for it. I was listening to a song that had a slowed down reverb version of it. I can't remember the song, but I know the original was very fast paced, very and it was a nice song, not gonna lie, it's a good song. But then I saw the reverbed and slowed down version and thought, this is a really good variation of the track. I like this. I just like this one better, maybe. It's bad to say, but I prefer this one better. And then I had the idea to create, when I was writing this song, I had the idea to create a sort of church gospel ambient kind of song. Something that could be played in a big roofed area, maybe with good acoustics around, the sound could fly everywhere. There's a lot of reverb, there's a lot of echoed sounds, there's a lot of things that sound far away. So I wanted the music of the track to sound very clouded, very very crowded, very just everywhere in the head. That's all I was aiming for. Something very slow, but with a good Motown beat, and it to be airy and flowy in your headphones. My original idea for the outfit was to do blue and white and things with the eye or something, but I do a lot of blue and white everywhere, so I decided to do something more neutral, something that has more of a different kind of color scheme than I'm used to. I went with a neutral base, and I rarely work with yellow, and I've very rarely worked with this color as a whole. So I went with something a bit different, with the color scheme at least. I did want to look like a sort of royal regal-esque kind of thing that you would see on top of a temple or something. I wanted to look like I could be made of stone, standing with this pose where my hand kind of looks like this. Just looking down at everybody as you look up to me and you rise, because you're clearer in the head, clearer in the mind, clearer in the eyes, and you can see yourself where you're going. So I wanted that kind of feeling to it. I also wanted to try a bleached out look. I wanted to do blonde hair, bleached brows. I wanted to look like my favorite actor, Murakami Nijiro, Japanese actor, one of my biggest style icon. I think he's stylish, and I think his style is underrated. And he, at the moment, is doing this blonde look. He did these heavy bleached brows for a video, but I really wanted to do something very different, something that was less of a striking hair, and something that's more neutral, something that makes me look a little bit bizarre, a little more where you kind of look and you're like, does this work? It does, but it also doesn't, but it will work anyway. A very beautiful God as we perform this song in a church or anywhere with ambience, because we all have clearer minds, clearer eyes, and clearer auras. And we all have a clearer